for Evan Miller.
Evan, once again, a nice performance from you guys, per usual, but how frustrating were the 11-play drive, 14-play drive, 12-play drive that Nevada was just kind of putting together and just kind of taking the air out of the football?
Yeah, they're always pretty frustrating because usually most of the time it's us beating ourselves. It's never, them winning their one-on-ones or something like that because we take pride in that. And, especially the touchdown drive, just fake punt, personal foul, offsides on a field goal. Like we went from a 3-and-out to I don't know how many plays that drive was, but we went from a 3-and-out to multiple penalties, them getting maybe like 30 yards of offense on us on that whole drive, us being on the field for like probably, I don't know, it felt like forever. And then obviously points instead of 0 points. It's frustrating. That's just the type of stuff that like you look at and we just got to take the next step on, which honestly it's pretty late in the year to just keep on saying that, but we had the same deal when we played UNI, and their only touchdown drive was from multiple penalties. It's definitely frustrating. We just got to find ways to get off the field. We usually do a good job of just kind of getting 3 up, 3 down, and we'll be in good shape. Or if they get a first down, whatever it may have been. But even the first drive, when I don't know how many plays that was, but fortunately it ended up in a missed field goal. But it was 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8, whatever. Jumped off sides. It's a pretty easy first down. Not easy, like we still should get the stop, but 3rd and 8 looks a lot different than 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3, whatever. It's pretty frustrating just because everything that happened was under our control. It's not just a lack of talent, a lack of doing your job, something like that. It's just mental problems.
Evan, Jay Salvo was pretty emotional after this one. Obviously, a lot of seniors on this team. I guess how emotional was this one for you, especially with the way this game ended there at the end?
Yeah, I mean, it's super emotional for sure. It's just a tough way to end the game, I wasn't really, I was just kind of sitting on the sidelines praying, and we got onto the 1-yard line. I thought it was a lot for us to get in the paint. I was kind of getting defensive guys ready to go and do a quick 2-minute drill, like 30-second drill, whatever. It's tough, especially when you've dropped a few games already that you should have won, but you can't say you should have won in college football. Like everybody thinks they should have won, but it's emotional just because those are our last few seconds on this field, and that's how it ended. And you can't get it back or nothing. So it's not like we come back next year and fix it for the seniors. So it's tough for sure. Not much to say about it really.
So you transferred here, and you only played here 1 year. You've really killed it throughout your time here at Wyoming. Can you walk us through that emotion of running on to the field for senior day and for the last time?
Yeah, I'm super grateful for it. I really wish, I tell some of these guys all the time, I wish I was here for 5 years with them and just being able to experience the highs and lows, and really, because I feel like I'm pretty close with them. I hope they would say the same about me, but I wish I could have been here for 5 years to continue to build that chemistry, because even the year and a half, almost 2 years I've been here, I've created bonds with these guys that I wouldn't trade for the world. But yeah, just running out and kind of looking back on when I'm running out, looking back on how this whole community, the whole state, the program took me under their wing and kind of just welcomed me with open arms. Being one of the first, and like the transfer portal cycle, not first, but it was fairly new coming in. I was one of the first transfer linebackers at least. Just reflecting on it, it makes me I'm just super grateful for the opportunity to play at this level, to play in front of these fans, play on this stadium, and play on this stage. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Evan, not an easy question. I know you're not going to be here next year, but do you think the guys in that locker room have faith in this coaching staff going forward, that these are the guys?
Yes, sir. Yeah, most definitely. And there's a lot of guys in the locker room that I'm looking at and talking to, and like Ethan Stulsatz and Parker Moore and Gary Rutherford, Dash Bowman, all those guys in the linebacker room specifically. I'm looking at these dudes, I'm like, these guys, if they stick it out, these guys are gonna be better than me, and we just got to continue to put it together. But I think they have all the faith in the world because we've shown flashes. It's just we just got to ultimately figure out a way to put it together consistently, because our best ball is a lot better than other people's best ball, but not our best ball is not going to beat their best ball. Like if other teams are not making mistakes and playing well, like we're never going to win that at the Division I level, FBS level, in the Mountain